Today we'll be talking about MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride. So we have Dr. Leroy Rebello explaining us about the important properties about MCT oil. Thank you, Dr. Leroy, for explaining us about the MCT oil.
Thank you, Dr. Rachel, for having me here. So, a little bit about the virgin coconut oil with high MCT content. So, MCT stands for medium chain triglyceride. Now, this oil contains good fat. There's a lot of talk about good fats and bad fats. I'm not going to get into the chemistry and the carbon chains of the MCT and the bondage where the triglyceride has a double bond and a single bond and this thing and that thing. But I'll talk in general. So there are good fats and bad fats. Now, MCT is a very good fat. It's good for the brain. A brain is made out of nothing but fat. So having MCT oil, an infant, being a pediatrician, an infant given anything on the tongue would die apart from mother's milk, except MCT oil. So children or infants that are severe malnourished or suffer from severe malnourishment syndrome can be treated with a few drops of MCT oil every day. In the olden days, when mothers would die during childbirth and they would have difficulty, there were no human breast milk banks and all these things. There was no synthetic food for infants. They would give them coconut oil with high MCT content or virgin coconut oil, cold pressed, extracted. If you go to the villages, especially in South India, where most of these coconut trees or coconut plantations are grown, they have a wooden wheel or a wooden grinders where they grind the tender coconuts and they prepare the virgin coconut oil. And this coconut oil is very high in MCT. It stimulates the brain. So it's also used for neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, nerve degenerations. Now the smoke point of this oil is quite high, which is 170, 175 degrees centigrade. So you can cook in this oil without denaturing the oil, or you can sprinkle on it. You could sprinkle it on your food. Another important thing is oil pulling. Indians have a culture where you use oil pulling a lot. But now this oil pulling is gradually dying off. So in the morning when you wake up, before brushing your teeth, you do a little bit of oil pulling, and that will help you regenerate yourself. When we talk about functional and regenerative medicine, this is what it is. It's all about your diet. It's all about how you take care of your health, how you take care of your mental health. Having oil pulling in the morning every day is definitely going to do good to your brains.
So thank you, doctor, for giving us this great depth of knowledge about MCT oils.
Thank you so much. Namaste.
Done?